After sailing a hired boat in unfamiliar waters in Australia, we're now back in New Zealand. Since returning, I've sailed solo to Kawau Island, trying to build confidence, practicing using moorings, anchoring, and lifting and lowering the sails on my own without an autopilot. I'm a long way from being confident, but I'm slowly figuring out how to manage the boat on my own, like here letting out the main to do power when I can't reef underway. This weekend, we're planning a quick sail up to Kawau Island, which is around 28 nautical miles from Auckland, where we stopped briefly a few weeks ago, anchoring overnight before heading to Tiritiri Matangi, which will be a first for both of us. It's in the Hauraki Gulf, about 16 to 18 nautical miles northeast of Auckland, and lies roughly 3.4 kilometres east of the Whangaparo Peninsula.
Here we are again on Rachel's mighty Compass 790. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. We've left the marina and heading to Kawau Island for the night with a lovely downwind sail with conditions of southwesterlies 15 to 25, I would say. A little bit challenging going downwind without a spinnaker pole or anything like that, but we haven't figured that out just yet. Loading the boat was pretty easy compared to last trip, which was last weekend, because we didn't have to use the tender and my drill powered longtail outboard. We didn't enjoy that so much last trip, so this week, well actually yesterday, we went 50-50 in a Yamaha 2-horse outboard, and that also actually came with a much better condition Southern Pacific 2.2 metre puffin inflatable.
And that's the same that I had already?
That's the same that you had, but it comes with an outboard bracket. Okay, so we're just rounding Whangaparo Peninsula, and I've just done a distance check to Kawau Island, Mansion House Bay, about 11 miles away at the moment. So the sunset's actually not till nearly 8 o'clock in the evening, so we've got a 2-hour run at an average speed of 5 knots. So we'll get there before sunset, so let's go for Kawau. Rachel was a bit anxious about that distance wise, but we're going really well.
This is the stretch so that I got really sick on as well. It's quite bowly today, but it's not the same wind direction, so...
Yeah, well we've just jibed and the boat's far more settled actually, so yeah, we've actually got quite a sporty southerly wind behind us.
There's this noise that we've never heard before. It's like a groaning with the following seas as we come down a wave, and I don't really know how to describe it other than a groan. I've checked the bilge, it's completely dry, so I don't think it's anything to do with the keel. I've opened the engine bay, there's nothing in there that's making a funny noise, but it's definitely at the back of the boat. So if you have experienced this or know what it could be, hopefully something completely normal, that would be great if you could let us know in the comments. We continue to have a great sail, fast for Naroto, and warm enough that we don't need thick jackets.
8.1! Did you see that? You saw that? That's a record. There's got to be a record. No one's ever done 8.1. We just hit 8.3 knots speed over ground. It is the New Zealand, possibly the world record for a Compass 790. I don't have photographic proof, but I saw it with my own eyes.
As you can probably tell, we're both really enjoying this sail. The wind's fairly consistent rather than gusty. We've got the mainsail reefed so everything feels nice and controlled.
This guy's stalled out. Too close to the island, haven't you? I'm going to make devastated again.
We made it safely to Kawau Island, reflaked the main since we hadn't done the best job at the mouth of the bay, and settled in for the night outside Mansion House, with Jason as always suggesting I check out other boats on Trade Me.
The sun's just popping its head over top of the trees here in beautiful Mansion House Bay, Kawau Island. Have a look at the mansion, if you can see it. I actually come here quite a bit for work, once every 3 weeks, but it's totally different when you come here recreationally. It's a very nice spot indeed. So we've just woken up. Well, we've been awake for a while. We've had a couple cups of coffee and some breakfast, and now we've just been waiting for the sun to come up, because it's a bit of a cove in here, so it takes a while for the sun angle to get over the hill. And we'll be going ashore in the new and improved tender shortly. So the fuel's on, the vent's open, choke to start, undo it.
Kawau Island is best known for its rich history, from Maori settlement and 1800s copper mining to Sir George Grey's mansion house, combined with walking tracks, wildlife and scenic bays. After enjoying some time around Mansion House, Jason decides to see how the new 2-horsepower tender outboard handles powering my several-ton boat, and we motor around to the boat club at Bonaccord Harbour.
We've left Kawau, Mansion House Bay, Bonaccord Harbour, and we're not going to go to Milford Marina, Rachel's favourite island, because the conditions are so-so. So we're heading straight for Tiritiri Matangi, and it looks like we're going to be sailing between Monohull and Monohull Island shortly. Nice point of sail, upwind, relatively light. Cloud over there, keep an eye on, but it should be a good sail to Tiritiri Matangi. Action.
Action to yourself.
We're just navigating through Monohull Island on our left and Moturekereka on our right. With the northeasterly, we've got a bit of a sheltered channel, not much wind. Really light over there, so we'll try and stay out of that. What's our speed, darling?
2.1, it's gone down.
We're screaming through here at 2.1 knots, but hopefully a little bit of wind line coming up, we'll power out and then carry on to Turi, which is over there.
We've just come out between the two islands, so
it's cooking now.
It's cooking now. So we're up to 6. Jason's holding on for dear life. Took you by surprise, eh? So yeah, it's definitely picked up. Now we're out from the islands there. So just after we showed you that the wind had picked up, as we came out between the two islands, all of a sudden we just got absolutely slammed. We've tried to reef the head sail, and the Coast Guard app is showing that it's now 23 gusting 33 through here, but we're too far in, so trying to do it. Jason's doing a great job on the tiller. It's a bit hairy for, well, it's still a little bit hairy, but oh! Tiritiri Matangi and it's absolutely stunning. It's like a different day. Unreal. Calm as, and we're right next to the jetty as well. How did you find that, Bob?
Sporty little sail across Hauraki Gulf.
How is it now?
It's lush now. This was worth it, hopefully.
Absolutely soaked by the time we arrived, and everything we had worn was hung out to dry. You see them?
Oh yeah, those little blue penguins. Oh, I would never get this close to them, would we?
There I am. We'll move the boat before the ferry comes tomorrow. But nice and close.
Weather station that you get the Coast Guard at.
Oh yeah.
At Tiritiri Matangi. It'll say 30 knots.
34 just now.
Gorgeous now. So this is a bird feeding station they have on Tiritiri Matangi. I just scared the tui off. But that's a mixture of sugar and water, and they suckle on that, and they probably get quite a sugar rush, I would say. It's a well-established island of native trees that weren't here originally, and it's become a place where the birds can settle and call home. Woken up at the anchorage at Tiritiri Matangi this morning and just capturing footage of the Explore ferry coming in for its 10 o'clock arrival. Just done a little walk around Tiritiri Matangi Island and ended up here on Hobbs Beach again. So Hobbs Bay, Beach Bay, where everyone is, seems to be the best anchorage, and it's stunning today. It wasn't very good holding with the anchor actually. Sand and rock is probably the reason why, but yeah, totally recommend coming ashore, walking up the track. I think it was cable road up to the ridge track, walk along the ridge road to the lighthouse. We got to see Takahe, which was pretty cool, and then we walked down basically the main road back down to the wharf, and the best walk of the day has been this little Hobbs Beach / Bay walk from the bridge, sorry not the bridge, the wharf, all the way along the water to here.
The lighthouse is very nice.
The lighthouse was very cool, and the visitor centre is very cool.
As always, we need to be back in time for high tide to get into the marina. We reluctantly left this little paradise and headed home downwind, practising our wing on wing and kicking ourselves for not bringing the pole from home to hold the main out. If you enjoy the videos, please subscribe to the channel for free, as it will help my channel grow. See you next time.